So here we are. Sadly, we're at the end of the Tai Chi Form 24. The closing, the Tai Chi ending, is probably the most complicated and detailed moves of the entire form. So I'm going to show this again from different angles. It gets very confusing because the nuances are very subtle. There's 8 pieces, or 8 parts to the movement. And I guess I'm not surprised, since 8 is like the most popular number in the Chinese culture. The Bagua is 8-sided. So I guess I'm not totally surprised that there's 8 parts to this to wrap up your form. So I'm going to do it in the common direction of the form first, then I'm going to change angles. In this one, you're going to really have to pay close attention to the details. So I finished my withdraw and push. To end the form, I basically am going to roll back and open up my elbows. So this is, I'm going to call this 1. I'm going to number these so that you have something to go by. So this is position 1, as if I'm going to part the waters. Because when I go to 2, I'm going to pull my left foot around, and I'm indeed going to part the waters. I'm going to stay over my left leg, and my left hand is on top of my right. And I know you can't see this, but I just want to do it in the direction of the form, so when you practice, even though you can't see, you'll know what's going on. From here, I'm going to shift my weight to my left foot, and I'm going to turn my palms up as I do that. My hands are going to stay away from me as the palms turn up, and I straighten the right foot out, because I'm going to be dragging that back. But my posture right now is my hands are away from me, palms up, all my weight's in my right leg, in my left leg, and I've straightened out this heel from the prior bow stance so that when I bring my hands towards me, my foot will come back. So right now this is position 3. 4 is to bring this back. Now I've got my Wu Chi stance. All my weight's in my left leg, my hands are flopped over. I've got to shift to my right leg. Now again, I need my center to break my hands apart. Once I'm here, this is step 5. 6, I'm going to come up just a little bit, not all the way up. 6 is going to come up maybe halfway as my hands drop down. 7, I'm going to shift my weight to the right and bring my left foot in, but I'm still bent in my knees from before. I've come up just a little bit. And to finish, this is going to be 8. I'm going to come all the way up, but I'm not going to lock my knees. You never lock your joints in Tai Chi Chuan. Everything's always just locked and back off a little bit. So those are the 8 movements. I'm going to do one more in that direction. I'm going to go a little quicker. Then I'm going to face the camera so you can see what's going on with my hands. So 1's going to be sit back, open the elbows. 1. 2 is part the waters, fix the foot. Left hand on top of the right. 3, I'm going to sit back, straighten out my right foot. 4, I'm going to drag it back to Wu Chi. 5, I'm going to break apart. 6, I'm going to come halfway up. 7, I'm going to bring the left foot into the right. 8, I'm going to come all the way up. And then when I do this outside or anywhere, I sort of bow at the end just to show regard. All right, let me face the opposite direction. That is the actual direction. But in order for you to see what's going on with my hands, I'm going to go over here. Okay, so I've got my bow stance. This is the end of withdraw and push. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to sink back into my right leg and open up my elbows. So this is position 1. To get to 2, I'm going to pull my left toes around, part the waters, and I want to move my foot 90 degrees from there to here as my hands come down, and I'm going to cover my right leg. So my weight is all in my right leg, not a lot in my left. Most of it's here. My left hand is on top. So this is position 2. I also don't bend over like this. You're always trying to keep your back straight. So from here, when I roll back, 1, 2, keep the back straight. You know, as long as you're sunk down, it's okay. Left hand on top of right, over the right leg. Now, 3, I'm going to shift to my left leg. My hands are going to stay out over my thigh as I straighten out my right foot. So here's 3. I've straightened this out in preparation for my Wu Chi stance. My hands are away from me. 4, you're going to slide the right foot back and bring the hands with you. So use your hands to bring the foot back. But don't let your body shift. You want to stay in your left leg. Stay in the left leg. 5, I'm going to break my hands apart and move my center to break my hands apart. 5, 6, I'm going to rise up slowly and not all the way. Just a couple inches as my hands come down. 7, I'm going to now shift to the right. I'm going to bring this foot in, place it down, and to finish 8 is to rise up just short of locked knees. Just come up just short of locked knees. And that finishes the form. So I'll do that one more time from this angle, and I'll just go a little bit quicker. So from withdraw and push, or closing the door, however you want to look at that. 1, open the elbows. 2, fix the left foot, left hand on top, weights in the right leg. 3, straighten out the right foot, palms up. 4, drag the right foot back, get into Wu Chi, palms down, all my weights in my left leg. It's all in my left leg. 5, break apart. 6, come up a little bit. 7, bring in this foot to a center step. I'm still bent down. 8, rise up just shy of locked. And bow. All right, it's been a great journey. Hope you've enjoyed these videos and have gotten some benefit from them. I know that I have in making them, and my true desire is for you to live a long and healthy life. I plan to live to 150, so I want to see you guys at the end of our journey.